how that looks. And I do think it was interesting. You heard Robbie say there, he said it's a red card, no doubt. I mean, we had some discussion about that, thinking maybe perhaps it would just be a yellow in that type of a situation. But in the eyes of our referee, it was a red card. And so Maggie Graham now out of the match for Duke. We'll see how they shuffle things around. Your thoughts? Do you think that they are going to be a little more conservative? They're going to drop back a little bit more?
Well, originally, with you and I talking, we felt like the initial foul was a yellow card, just disrupting play, tracking back. There was coverage, so it wasn't obvious goal-scoring opportunity, because you can see the numbers back for Duke as well. But then we're also hearing from Christina Unkel, messaging with her, it would be a straight red card. It is considered abusive language. And as you mentioned, Rob, would be a straight red card as well. So more so it's about going into this second half and how does Duke line up result in this game. And this is a team that has been good on the counterattack. So they're going to feel comfortable in those positions if they do team to get compact defensively and allow Michelle Cooper to have opportunities in those transitional moments.
Second half underway. Duke playing with 10. But no advantage on the scoreboard. Shots 5-2 in favor of the Tar Heels in the first half. Michelle Cooper held largely in check, the ACC Offensive Player of the Year. Running toward the ball now. Instead, it is North Carolina trying to turn it the other way. As we begin the second half. So Lori, though, I'll go back to it. Does North Carolina look to attack even more now? And does Duke sit back more down a player?
Yeah, if you're North Carolina, I think you start to take risks. You start to go after. This is what they want to do. They want to put teams under pressure throughout the entirety of this program, essentially, not just this season. And they can have the ability to get to hit on the transition, on quick transition. So they have the like
these in the first half, and got a couple of really good looks from them as well. Tessa Delarose, the freshman, will take it with her left. Duke won the first ball. Second bounces down to the Tar Heels. Scarce after that. Here is Sam Meza. She'll take the shot as she slides down.
And one player to keep an eye on for North Carolina throughout this game has been Sentnor. Whether she's playing up top or dropping a little bit deeper into mid, stay tight between the lines, deny the space for North Carolina to be able to get into. Most likely force them wide to look for service from the wider areas.
You know, you heard Robbie Church say there too, and there was a yellow card issued on that play that saw Maggie Graham receive to advancing to the final when they find themselves in this position in the semifinal. That they've been in the tournament, they've done just that. Missed it last year for the first time ever. Interesting that Mackenzie Pluck does start the second half. Seen Duke do this a couple of times as well. Kat Rader will start on the bench, the freshman who's been the other part of the dynamic duo with Michelle Cooper in terms of the scoring. Those two have combined a number of times this season and has been one of those two who have scored the last 8 goals for the Blue Devils. Gonna have to figure out how to get through maybe a lower defensive-minded Duke team to do so. And it will be interesting.
And a good ball in to Michelle Cooper for her to be able to make the play.
Ball does stay in right at the end line. Now in the box, a chance for a shot. There it is, and just wide.
Well, once again, it's Sentnor looking to find the back of this game. And I mentioned her being a key in the second 45. Just holds her run, receives the ball to her feet, and then just looks to. And she has been so active. And for a player and the patience that this North Carolina team is going to have to look for, her movement will be key to keep the ball moving quickly.
Delarose bouncing ball. Won by Pluck and the Blue Devils. Pluck has Cooper. But everybody
is a central player, but she will find space, pop out wide, buy herself a bit more time on the ball without the opposition in terms of their positioning, frees up other players, doesn't get enough credit for getting more players involved in the game, Meza.
The wide area into this Duke box. Here we go, 7th corner for the Tar Heels. Hansen marked by Cooper. They'll try it from the other side.
And it's a smart play and a smart game plan from North Carolina to drive the Duke Blue Devils back, have to deal with the service. But it does require North Carolina to continue to recycle the ball, move it from side to side, and they have to do it quickly to be able to draw out the Duke Blue Devil defense and find those spaces to be able to deliver dangerous balls in.
It's Emily Moxley now, transfer from UNCW on this far side with the service. Carolina wanting to say that it was touched there by Duke, not the call. So goal kick is finally the Blue Devil. Carolina, you will see that bench a lot more active in and out, as you're allowed to do that in the second half. You're allowed one re-entry in college soccer. So Maddie Darlene back in for Cox and Maggie Pierce in for Moore. It's up top and in the midfield for the Tar Heels. From North Carolina, though, I'm saying give number 21 some more looks. She has had some of the most dangerous looking shots so far, Sentner, for North Carolina. Here's their leading scorer, Avery Patterson, looks out wide. Delarose.
Much from North Carolina, but that's a good look to play out wide. Look to see if they can deliver the service, and then it's Duke facing their own goal, giving up another set piece.
Moxley has a couple of assists off corner kicks this year, including one to Hansen in Durham. She is from Cary, North Carolina, back in her hometown. Header. No follow-up to be had.